Привет, с вами сегодня Станислав, и с нами сегодня Ульяна, у нее свой блог. Пожалуйста, расскажи кратко о своем блоге.
Всем привет, да, я Юсупова Ульяна, блогер из города Екатеринбурга, веду афишу «Куда пойти всей семьей в Екатеринбурге» из дома ЕКБ, и сегодня мы стоим перед главным Уральским университетом.
Всем приятного просмотра.
My name is Nadia.
Where are you from and why did you choose Russia?
Okay, I'm from Nigeria and I chose Russia because based on my research, I found out that they have one of the best education here in Russia.
I'm from Iran and I chose Russian because I searched and then as I know, I read the website and as the important of Russian language, I chose Russia and I passed the 1 year for Russian language because it's one of the important language in the world. Because of that, I said, okay, it's a good country. So new place, new country, new culture. So
I'm from Vietnam. So Vietnam and Russia, we have a very good relationship. We're like brothers. And as the family tradition, both my parents were studying in Russia, so I continue that tradition.
And how come this university?
Okay, that was streamlined to my course, which is Human Resource Management, Masters in Human Resource Management. So, and because there's teaching it in English language, so that's the reason why I came here.
by the ranking, I searched and ranked and then I choose the URFU as a third choice for me. And I'm glad to choose it.
I like to do different things. People tell me to go to Moscow to study in Moscow, but I feel Ekaterinburg and URFU in general is really it's been really underrated. So I choose URFU and Ekaterinburg.
What was difficult to get used to?
The first thing in this place, it was first for me, it is the weather and the language because back in Nigeria it's so hot. So when I came here, it was so cold, so I had to dress up all the time. And then the language, to see somebody that understands English like that is very, very rare. So
When I arrived, it's a big problem about the language because many people they don't know about the English language and communicate. It was hard, and also the registration process. It was a little hard.
It's definitely the languages because Russian is not the easiest language to learn. So to deal with everything in life, to studying, you have to understand the Russian language, right? So not everybody learn the Russian language fast. So yeah, I think it's the language.
What did you like from the get-go?
okay, what I would like is about the love like that I see from people when I got here. I was so surprised. Like they're ready to help you, even when I don't know. From the airport, like they're ready to show you the way. Please, even though I could only speak little, so they were able to like answer me and help me, like not leave me stranded. So that's what I love about this place.
Culture, because the first semester where I saw many museums and new place, and it was amazing for me. And also the cold weather, because I like the cold weather. It's against of the other student, they hate maybe, but I like it. Also, I see downtown, the city outside, and it was so beautiful place, and nature is so great.
Definitely the culture is different. I'm a person that love exploring things, exploring the new culture. So yeah, it's definitely the good point for me to point out that I like the culture of Russia.
How are you treated as a foreigner in Yekaterinburg?
In Yekaterinburg in general or Hufu?
Both.
Okay, like I mentioned earlier, it is the way people are, I would like to put the hospitality like that I receive from them. So in general, in everywhere I go to, yes, I've been, will I say, like lucky to meet wonderful people, or maybe that's just part of who they are. Like they are receiving, loving, and then sometimes you just wonder like, can people be this loving? Yeah, that's how it has been for me.
Honestly, when the first time when they cannot communicate, it was hard. But step by step, when you learn, it's so good. You feel, yeah, honestly, if the foreign people comes to our country and they cannot communicate, they cannot speak my native language, so how I can communicate them? So it's a similar place here also. But when you learn, they treat so good. They help you.
I feel blessed because when I first arrived here, I have a chance to meet with some incredible friends and group mates that they help me get used to the life in the university and in the city as well. And yeah, without them, I don't know I can deal with the life, deal with the studying in the city.
Was it difficult to get used to the food?
Yes, even till now.
Food, yes, the first months, yeah. Also the soups, because in our country we have many different, and I think it's tasty, but here is different. Not I say, but right now I like it.
Yeah, it's quite different from Vietnamese food and from Vietnam, so it's a completely different culture, food culture. So yeah, it takes time to get used to it.
What's your favorite Russian food?
Pilaf.
Plov?
Plov, да.
Okay.
Shawarma, I like it.
Да, все-таки шаурма. Ну, шаурма как шаурма, чё ж. Или шаверма по-питерски.
I mean, soup, especially with this kind of a weather, the bowl of soup is a heaven.
Борщ. Он суп, особенно когда холодно. Не, ош это плохое слово по-мальтийски. After you finish studying here, are you planning on staying or going back home?
Actually, it depends. I'm still trying to secure another scholarship so that I can stay. That's mine. But if I don't, then I will have to go back.
If I can get a job, I will stay here. But if I cannot, I plan as a second plan for aspirant for PhD. I want to continue.
I mean, it depends. If I have a chance to have some of the great job in Russia, why not? But yeah, I've been a Vietnamese, so I have to serve my country. So if I have a chance, I have a good job, why not?
What do you miss most about back home?
My family, my husband and my daughter.
Family.
Yeah, definitely about the family because I've been away for quite a long time. So family is definitely the one I miss the most.
Besides family, what else do you miss about back home?
I miss food and the weather because it's very hot back home.
The food, I can say, but about the weather now, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so it's the food because yeah, we have a Russian food and Vietnamese food is completely different things. So yeah, food.
It's amazing. Every single person has actually said they miss food. So it's not that it's bad; it's that it's different. I assume.
It's a thing to comfort the life, you know.
Okay, so I would like to say a shout out to Open Door Scholarship, that's the Russian government, for giving us the privilege to come and study here. And then to Professor Elena, she's been a wonderful professor. And to my family, like my parents, my husband, and my daughter. It's not easy leaving you guys behind. I just wanted to know that I really appreciate everything. Thank you.
Я хочу говорить по-русски. Последнее предложение. Я хочу сказать спасибо за мою маму и моя семья. И до закончим учиться, я хочу увидеть северный плюс и озеро Байкал и город Суши.
No, I just want to say some appreciation for this interview because, you know, as a representative of international student and also a Vietnamese student here at УРФУ and at Екатеринбурге, I hope that this interview will reach a lot of people, especially people who want to read, who want to study in Russia, who want to chase the dream of studying and living in Russia in general.
Shaima?
Mohammad Abdullah.
Rafael.